So, yep, totally did the cosplay thing. Went dressed up as Obi Wan. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Star Wars The Last Jedi, doing a movie review, talking about the things that were cool, the things that weren't as cool, and we're going to do that right now. So we're doing a movie review on The Last Jedi, so this is a warning. Cliches and spoilers ahead. So if you haven't seen the movie and you don't want any spoilers, I suggest clicking off to a different video right now. So consider yourself forewarned, and here we go. So the things that I thought were cool. Number one, Yoda's appearance and his continued schooling of Luke. Luke clearly needs to be schooled still in this scenario. Yoda appears and still a powerful entity in the universe as he strikes down the ancient Jedi tree with lightning to light it on fire, because Luke's threat of lighting on fire he couldn't go through with. Wah, wah. So Yoda obviously having a good time with it and using it as a teachable moment for Luke. That was fantastic. One of the best parts of the whole film is Poe's trolling of General Hux. This happens in the very beginning. We see Poe in his X-Wing coming up on General Hux's ship, as well as the Dreadnought, and he says he's got this communique from Princess Leia, and he's like, hello, and totally trolling him. It's probably one of the funniest moments in the film. Number three, another one of the coolest things was Kylo and Rey's fighting together against the Praetorian Guards. After Kylo betrays Snoke, Kylo and Rey end up in this pretty epic lightsaber duel with the Praetorian Guards, and they're fighting together on the same side. And as they wipe out the guards, and there's some really cool choreographed battle moves done by Rey and by Kylo. It was really well done. That was another very cool part of the film. Another aspect that was cool was Luke's trolling of Kylo in their final duel. Luke totally taunts Kylo. Kylo loses his mind. You can clearly see that he's in a fit of rage, fires all the guns on Luke's position. Luke comes out unscathed to face Kylo one-on-one in an apparent lightsaber duel, but he's totally trolling him the whole time because he's force projecting from another location. It was awesome. You don't see it coming. They did a very good job with attention to detail, as if you watch Luke's feet, he's not making any imprints in the sand, and clearly you're seeing Kylo's prints happening the whole time. It's kind of a giveaway, but it's very subtle if you're not paying attention to it. Obviously, well, you just go watch the movie. It's really well done. Things that weren't so cool were the forced cliches. They're chock full of forced cliches in the dialogue. There's some great messages in there. It could have been done a little bit better. And just some of the aspects of it just seemed like they were trying too hard. Another one of the things that weren't cool is Luke's utter shutdown and isolation and self-pity. He totally isolates and cuts himself off from the Force and retreats to some old ancient Jedi island that nobody knows where it is, and is just having this massive pity party. For somebody who's supposed to be a Jedi Master, well balanced and very powerful, this isn't something that somebody of that stature would give into. So that was extremely disappointing. Also, another thing that wasn't as cool, which some of the kids are gonna argue with me on, is the new Ewoks, aka Porgs. Okay, give the big sad cat eyes from Shrek with Puss in Boots and sell a whole bunch of toys because they're cute. Nobody liked the Ewoks. If you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, or even casual to some degree, you're gonna see right through this marketing campaign to sell toys. Really? Chewie, just eat it. I'm sure they make really good barbecue. Another thing that wasn't as cool was Luke's Odin-like departure. Now we saw in Thor, Odin, he had come to the end of his life, and then he kind of vaporizes into these like particles that spread out over the Nordic Ocean, which was cool in that movie. It wasn't cool in this one. Like, maybe Luke expended all his energy force projecting himself, trolling Kylo in that lightsaber duel. Okay, that makes sense. But he's sitting there in meditation, recovering, and then just kind of vanishes. Yeah, not buying it. It was a little underwhelming, and it was lacking. And lastly, and probably most disappointing in the film, was the emasculating of the male leadership. They made the male leadership look like idiots. The estrogen was a little overdone. I get it. We have Princess Leia. She's iconic, a leader in her own right. Rey, who is this upcoming force of light, who's very powerful in the raw sense of the word, and the main character of this film. And then we have the general, the lieutenant admiral that takes over when Leia gets blown out and when she ends up in a coma. But it was just overly done, and I think, okay, great. I'm all for equal pay and equal opportunities and that type of thing. Don't get me wrong. But the emasculating of male leadership, that is also not right. So let's not do two wrongs by overdoing something because of what's going on culturally. You may not like that point of view. You may have a comment on that. If you do, go ahead and put those comments down below. I'm open to hearing your opinions on the matter. These are just the things that, for me personally, the things that I thought were cool, the things that I thought weren't so cool. So there you have it. Star Wars The Last Jedi review. Yes, still in full Jedi mode in that space. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, this is the channel you want to subscribe to. Smash that like button on this video. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime a new video drops. So until next time, may the Force be with you.
The Force will be with you, always.